Hey y'all, this is your girl Tysheen, and I'm back with another video. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? So I saw this video. I didn't watch it yet, but I saw this video and I just thought it would be very interesting to react to. It says the kids in the 1960s predict what the year 2000 will be like, and I was like, I have to watch it. I have to react to it. So let's just get started.
Well, in the year 2000, I think I'll probably be the spaceship to the moon dictating robots to robots. Or else I may be, I don't know, in charge of a robot court, judging some robots. Or I may be at the funeral of a computer. Or if something's gone wrong with their nuclear bombs, I may be sort of coming back from hunting in a cave.
I don't like the idea.
Wow. I mean, we do have robots, but I mean, it's not that, advanced, but we do have robots. But wow.
Idea sort of getting out and finding you've got a cabbage pill to eat for breakfast or something.
Well, I think all these atomic bombs will be dropping around the place. And it was one will get near the centre, because it will sort of make a huge, great big crater, and then the world will just melt, and the world will become one vast atomic explosion, and it will become like a supernova, stars.
Race riots.
Wow. That's sad. That's all they talk about is the bombs and all that. Scary but sad. Wow.
Extreme racial tension and unrest.
Some madman will get the atomic bomb and just blow the world into oblivion.
There's nothing you can do to stop it. The more people who get bombs, the more... Well, somebody's going to use it one day.
Well, I think that it'll be so...
I truly believe that too. It's such a sad world we live in. And that's all they're talking about. I thought they was talking about... I thought they were talking about other things, but it seemed like that's all they focus on is on the bomb and all that other stuff. But it's sad. It's a sad world we live in. But when the time comes, I wouldn't be surprised. So let's just say that.
Overpopulated, there'll all be wars, all nuclear explosions and everything. It'll make the Earth, too much radiation on it. It'll become too hot to live on. I think that there'll be no life at all, really, on the Earth.
Most of the major cities will be replaced with vast pleasure domes, used exclusively by the Excelsiites, who are the neo-upper class.
I don't think there is going to be atomic warfare, but I think that there is going to be all this automation. People are going to be out of work and a great population. I think something has to be done about it. If I wasn't a biologist, that's what I'd like to do something about the population problem. Try and sort of temper it somehow. I don't know how.
I think it'll be very dull, and people...
It's so sad that these kids have to talk about stuff like this. It's just sad for them to think, to me, I personally just feel like it's sad. Like, these kids should be talking about happy things, but all they want to talk about is the bomb and all that other stuff. And it's sad that the kids have to, talk about that.
People would all be squashed together so much there won't be any fun or anything. And people will be rationed to the amount of things they can have, because if they had too many things, it would just squash their houses, and there just wouldn't be room for them.
Trash economy. The abundance of trash. What are we going to do with it? Are we going to put it on an island? Are we going to make it somebody else's problem? Or are we going to take the initiative and take this problem by the horns? Trash economy. You use cubes of trash as money. Everybody becomes rich. It's a gold rush.
I think it'll be people will be regarded more as statistics than as actual people.
I don't think it's going to be so nice. I think sort of all machines everywhere, everyone doing everything for you. You'll get all bored, and I don't think it'll be so nice.
She's so right. It wouldn't be a nice life to live where you have machines doing everything for you, and people will be so bored because it's not really much to do. It's not like it used to be. So everything is, like, she's right, everything does feel like the kids today, especially the young little kids, they don't go outside as more they doesn't go outside as much as we used to, you know, especially in the 80s and the 90s. We used to go outside and have fun and enjoy life and, you know, run around with our friends, you know, ride our bikes and stuff like that. I don't see a lot of kids outside no more like I used to. I remember back in the days when the ice cream truck used to pass by and you used to see all the kids in the neighborhood running to the ice cream truck. I have not seen that here in New York in such a long time. I haven't seen teenage girls playing double dutch. I remember back in the days, every block had a group of girls playing double dutch, and then the guys would ride a bicycle, go to their friend house. They go to each other's house to hang out, you know, play video games, play basketball. You don't see much of those anymore, you know, because, you know, got the phone. We have social media, and that's their fun. But activities, they, you know, they're not into that. They rather just stay and relax at home and just be on their phone all day. And that could be a little boring too, you know, but that's their fun. But yeah, a lot of people, we're not out there having fun. We're just not doing a lot of stuff out there, just in our house all day, every day. So, and it can be boring.
By my calculations, we have 5 years until the world ends, unless we can start to reverse things like pollution and war. Pollution, war, these are big problems. Fix it now!
I think it's going to be very...
He's right. You're right. But, you know, ain't nobody trying to fix nothing. I mean, we say we're going to fix it, you know, but, you know, people will write stuff online and say, oh, yeah, we need to fix this. We need to fix this. We need to do this. It's all talk. That's all we do, is just talk. Nothing is being done. This is what we do. Talk. We need to fix this. We need to do this. We need to fix this. But nothing's being fixed. And I truly believe things are getting worse with the pollution and all these other stuff. We're so focused on making money, being rich, and we're not fixing the stuff that needs to be fixed. We're just focused on this being rich and buying more stuff and buying more stuff and buying more stuff, and there's so many garbage and pollution, and we're not even trying to fix that. So, and this whole thing about the world's gonna end, I'm so tired of hearing it. I've been hearing it since I was a kid, that this year is the world's gonna end because of this, the world's gonna end because of this, the world's gonna end because of that. And I'm like, okay, I get it, the world's gonna end, we all know that, but we don't know when. So I don't know, just live your life. I don't know, I guess there's not really much to do, just live your life.
Very boring, and everything will be the same. I mean, people will be the same, and things will be the same.
First of all, computers are taking over now. Computers and automation. And in the year 2000, there just won't be enough jobs to go around, and the only jobs there will be for people with high HQ, you know, high IQ, who can work computers and such things. And other people are just not going to have jobs. They just aren't.
It is so crazy that she's mentioned that. I mean, there's not a lot of jobs, but I mean, there are jobs. Okay, first of all, let me just say this: there are jobs out there. There are. I mean, I guess it's harder for some people than others. I personally don't be having problems getting a job. But I guess it depends on the state where you live, the country you live. It can be hard to find a decent job. And what I mean by a decent job, I'm talking about a job where you could be able to pay your rent and not stress yourself about it. You know, you could pay your bills and not stress about it and stuff like that. Because the jobs are here, but the cost of living is like right here. This is the cost of living, and this is our pay, and we're nowhere close right here. You know, we got bills, we got our, you know, we got rent, stuff that we need is right here, and the pay is right here. And people are struggling. It's not easy. You can't even have just one income. You have to have more than one income nowadays. Back in the days, those days, you know, in the 60s, the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you could just have one decent job and you're good. You know, you was able to pay your rent with no problem. But now it's like, you could forget it. Especially living here in New York. Oof, you could forget it.
Not going to be jobs for them to have.
I expect they will set aside
parts of the country solely for recreation and have large blocks of built-up areas. And I think these are going to be very ugly indeed, probably.
No, I don't think I'll still be on Earth. I think I'll be under the sea. I think the population will have gone up so much that either everyone will be living in sort of big domes on the Sahara, or they'll be under the sea.
I need...
Wow. It's just it's just crazy that they're mentioning these things and stuff like this are happening right now. Sometimes some of us don't want to talk about it. We just want to live our life and move on. But let's just keep it real. That's just how it is in the world that we live in right now in 2000. It's crazy how they're talking about it. But we live in a crazy world. There's, nothing but greed and this world. We live in a crazy world. And it's sad the good people have to suffer through it. The good people have to suffer through all this. But you just gotta live your life. That's all I can say. Just live your life. Still try to enjoy your life, because it's a lot of things that's happening that we can't change. That's my dog. He wants to come over here so bad, but he makes too much noise when he's over here. Yeah. I don't know if a lot of y'all are familiar with Twilight Zone. I'm not sure if a lot of y'all are familiar with Twilight Zone, but there was an episode on Twilight Zone. I'm talking about the Twilight Zone from in the 70s, I believe. 60s or 70s, I believe. Yeah, that Twilight Zone, not the new one. I'm talking about the old one. Where, there was an episode where this guy, he was firing all the workers, and they wanted to replace the workers with robots. I don't know if y'all remember that episode. I'll probably put it right here. This is the name of the episode. And he was so happy doing it because it'll save the company money. And then sooner or later, they replaced him with a robot. So I guess the person who owns the company didn't need no human beings. They just needed the robots because it's cheaper. And that right there tells you a lot. And that's what's happening slowly. It's slowly happening. Sooner or later, they're not going to need humans. And I see that coming. I see that happening slowly but surely. It's gonna happen. This is 2021, and it's gonna, mark my word, if you watching this video 30 years from now, from this date, then yeah, I said it. Robots are gonna take over. But yeah, very interested, very interested. But yeah, so if there's any of the videos you'd like me to react to, comment below, let your girl know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you lovely people. Y'all take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Bye and peace.